I've gotta say, this is a pretty interesting time to be a Marvel vs. Capcom fan. So lately, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite has been exploding with new stuff. But specifically when it comes down to the leaked roster. So I have made a video in relation to the leaked roster and how I personally feel about it, and if you want to have a look at that, then I'll link it in the description down below. Or if you're interested in finding out who has been leaked to be in the game, then I'll show you this screenshot of the article that does leak the roster. But just to warn you guys that this could possibly be wrong, so take this with a huge grain of salt. And since then, Capcom has revealed 2 brand new trailers, as well as a story demo. And with all the newly released material, it does seem like this leaked article does have a lot of merit to this. And the characters who have been newly revealed are Rocket Raccoon, who now has the additional Groot assists, which is what the article did mention. But along with that, we also have the reveal for Arthur, Dante, Gamora, Nova, and Thanos, all of which have been leaked by the article. However, there are a few things that are worthy of note, as Zero is now confirmed to be coming back from Marvel vs. Capcom 3, which is interesting because Zero has not been mentioned in the leaked roster. So to me it seems like the leaked article does have some missing pieces of the overall jigsaw. However, you also need to pay attention to a specific part that the actual article does mention. And that the article does state that there is a missing Capcom character and that they were guessing that it's going to be someone like Frank West. But now that Zero is revealed, this could mean that the confirmed missing character from Capcom's side could very well be Zero. However, if Zero was going to be one of the next characters who would have been revealed, then how would the person who provided the article would miss this? Considering how there are a bunch of characters that have not been revealed yet. And what's even more interesting is the fact that Black Panther is confirmed to be in the game as well as a DLC character. And if you look at the leaked roster, there is no mention of Black Panther whatsoever, despite how the article does mention that there will be 6 DLC characters including Sigma. While the article that does contain the leaked roster does state that Venom is going to be one of the DLC characters, which again could very well be the case. However, it's pretty interesting that Black Panther is the one who got revealed first before Venom. And like I mentioned before, if they were fully aware of the leaked roster, then how could they have possibly missed out Black Panther? Especially if he was the second DLC character to be revealed after Sigma. And also considering how he is the second DLC character, that would mean that his model and moveset would pretty much be finalized, or at the very least near complete in comparison to the other characters who have yet to be revealed. And to me this entire thing is pretty strange because on one hand the article does have a lot of merit to this, but on the other hand the article does have some pieces that they did not touch upon at all. And in my previous video in relation to the leaked roster, I will say this conclusion again, and that although I do believe that the article is legit, I do believe that there are some characters that are missing from the leaked roster. And I do believe that there are at least a handful of characters that have not been revealed in the leaked roster as of yet. And that these characters will be there alongside the rest of the leaked roster during the game's launch. And I'm still inclined to believe that there are several characters who might end up being in the roster at the game's launch. But who knows, maybe we might get some more Street Fighter characters or maybe even some X-Men. But at the end of the day, you should be more optimistic about this roster and just hope that they might include more characters. Because after all, they're still developing the game, so I don't see why not include a few more characters in there. So do you still think that this leaked roster is actually legit, or do you still think that there are some missing characters out there? Comment below and share some thoughts. And as always, thank you guys for watching this video. Please like and subscribe. Take care and have a good one.